So I may ask you to look somewhere new today in a pose. Just play with it if it feels weird in the neck, or, you know, a lot of times if we're like really looking too far up and extending in the cervical spine, it can feel intense. So if that's you, just skip it. Let's start in Shavasana, lying down. Maybe this is your first time lying on the floor today. If so, welcome. And make any adjustments you need to feel more comfortable. Maybe you keep the knees bent, feet on the floor. Every day a little different. Either let the eyes close or just gaze up towards the ceiling, not focusing on anything in particular. You might need to wiggle the shoulders a little bit, tuck the shoulder blades underneath you to spread through the collarbones. You might need to windshield wiper the feet side to side to sort of let the hips spread. Once you feel ready, take a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, just melt into the floor. Release the muscles as much as you can. And start to notice the breath. Where we place our attention is very important on our mats. And we continuously bring it back to the breath, especially early on in the practice, because the breath is an anchor into the present moment. We don't necessarily care about the previous breath or the next one. All we care about is the current inhale, the current exhale, and the quality of the breath, long and short, deep and shallow. Use the whole expanse of the lungs, filling the lungs like a swimming pool from the back of the body up to the front of the body. And releasing the opposite direction. Can you feel your rib cage expand down into the floor, out towards the sides and up towards the ceiling, moving in all directions? If you don't feel that, practice a little patience. Just notice what you do feel. Relax the muscles of the face, the hands, the feet. Let's take 3 breaths together. Let your next exhale be deep and complete. And an inhale, breathe through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. 2 more. Let the lips close. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe tapping into the Ujjayi breath. Maybe not. On an inhale, flex through the feet. Keep the heels on the earth and point and flex the feet rapidly so that the body moves up and down on the mat. Feeling the head shaking, yes, yes, yes. Shoulders moving up and down towards the ears, away from the ears, maybe even the hips moving forwards and back. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, stop moving. Inhale, pull the right knee in towards the chest. Hold it in the right hand. Maybe move it side to side a little bit here. Keep the left leg flexed, pressing the heel away. Deep inhale through the nose, pull the knee in towards the chest. Exhale, send it over the body to the left, taking a twist. Doesn't have to be your deepest twist. The knee can be lifted. Press the top hip away from the face. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, pull the knee back in towards center and send the leg long. Notice if there's any difference you feel between the legs yet. On your next inhale, pull the left knee in. Keep that right leg active, foot flexed. Maybe you send that left knee side to side, sort of wiggling in the hip a bit. Press the right heel and the right hip away from you. Deep inhale, pull the left knee in. Exhale, cross the body, send it to the right. Again, pressing that top hip away. The left knee doesn't have to touch the floor. See if you can keep the left shoulder blade rooted. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Send both legs long. On an inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling, palms face in, and then pull the arms down so the shoulder blades squeeze together and the shoulders come closer to the floor. Then inhale, reach the arms overhead in line with the ears, a little or a lot. You might not have the space to do it. Maybe you stay here, maybe you hold on to opposite elbows. Reach the arms away from you, let the shoulders come up by the ears. If you're holding opposite elbows, switch your grip. Awkward grip. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale. If you're holding elbows, release the arms long. Press the backs of the hands into the floor if they reach. Inhale here to reach through the hands, reach through the heels. As you exhale, walk the feet to the right and the hands to the right, sort of making a banana shape with the body, but keep the whole back body on the floor. Hold onto the left wrist with the right hand and maybe tug gently on the arm. Breathing into the left side ribs, maybe you cross the left ankle on top of the right. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale back to center, reaching everything long. Exhale, take the other side. First, finding that shape, keeping the whole back body on the floor. Then maybe holding on to the right wrist with the left hand, gently tugging the arm. Maybe the right ankle comes on top of the left. Relax the jaw, relax the gaze. Deep breath into the right side ribs now. Deep breath out. Take one more steady breath here. And then inhale back to center. Pull the knees into the chest. Let the arms wrap around the legs and maybe rock side to side. And when you're ready, roll your way up to a tabletop position. You can roll onto one side and press yourself up, or maybe you rock and roll up and down the spine. From tabletop, we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. On an inhale, arch through the spine, look forward, tipping the hips back. Exhale, hips tip forward, and you curl chin to chest. Keep moving with your breath. And notice the gaze. As you exhale, pull the gaze as if you could look at the nose. As you inhale, look up as far as you can towards the ceiling. And as you move, slowly move the gaze with the rest of the body. Can you move the eyes slowly, carefully? Take one more round. Finishing on the exhale. Inhale to come back to a neutral spine and find a child's pose. If child's pose doesn't feel good today, you can just sit back towards the heels and find a more comfortable position for the knees. If you are taking child's pose, bring the forehead down onto something. If it doesn't reach the floor, you can stack hands or stack fists. And if you're in child's pose with the arms extended, or puppy dog pose with the hips over the knees, maybe bring the palms together. And if that feels okay, maybe bend the elbows so that the fingers, the thumbs, come towards the head, maybe even towards the back of the neck. We'll come back to this later, so if this doesn't feel good yet, don't worry about it. Deep inhale into the backs of the lungs. In Shavasana, we were breathing from the back body into the front body. Here, breathe into the front body and fill the back body. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lower the hands if they're lifted. Look between the hands. Tuck the toes and start to make your way to downward facing dog. Pressing into the inner hand, lift the hips up and back. Take a few breaths, maybe pedal out the feet, roll the shoulders a few times. I like to sometimes bend the elbows out to the sides and then pull the elbows in towards the center shoulder width. Then press the hands to straighten the elbows. When you're ready, find stillness, pressing the hips up and back, lifting the forearms up away from the floor. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale, let it go. Look between the hands, start to walk the feet towards the hands, one step at a time. Feet right under the hips, forward fold, take a few breaths here, maybe again, holding onto elbows. No rush. If you're holding elbows, maybe switch the grip. So when you're ready, release the arms and inhale to roll all the way up to stand, Tadasana. Find your Tadasana. A little different every day. Press down through the inner and outer arches of the feet. Lift the collarbones up towards the ceiling. We'll start with a few twists here. Really simple. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Keep the hips square. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, twist to the other side. Let's add the gaze. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, open to the left, look back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open to the right, look back. Keep moving with your breath 2 more times each side. Should be finishing here. Next time you inhale and reach up, exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Soften the knees. Hands come to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Hold here. Shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Then press the heels down and lift the hips up. Palms lightly press into the shins as the shoulder blades squeeze together slightly, opening up through the collarbones. Look down right under you, right down towards the floor. Can you keep the back of the neck long? And on your next inhale, look forward towards the horizon. Stay here. Take one more full deep breath. On your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, arms overhead. Exhale back to Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees as much as you need. Halfway lift, look forward towards the horizon. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Okay, inhale, reach up. Hold on to the left wrist and hinge over towards the right. Inhale, back to center, switch the grip. Exhale, hinge to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Low lunge here. Inhale to look forward, arching through the cervical spine. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Send the left foot back. Find your breath. And then inhale, shift forward to plank. You can always lower down onto the knees. Look forward towards the horizon. Exhale, elbows in, lower all the way down onto the floor. Hands under the shoulders, press the tops of the feet down, tops of the thighs down. Inhale to baby cobra, peeling the upper chest up. Exhale, lower. 2 more times. Inhale, squeezing the back body together. Exhale, lower. Pull the hands back, pull the elbows in. Next time you lower, send yourself back to child's pose or maybe downward facing dog again. Take what feels good. If you're looking for something between down dog and child's pose, maybe take puppy dog pose. Reach the hips back wherever you are. One more full deep breath. On an inhale, look between the hands, prepare. Exhale, step up, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, shoulders back, look forward. Exhale, fold, look towards the navel. Inhale, sweep the arms up and open, take up space. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Find that little arch in the spine, look forward, inhale, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here, starting from neutral. Inhale, shift the shoulders over the wrist, take plank pose. Maybe the knees come down. Inhale here. Exhale, look forward, lower all the way down. Maybe 3 rounds of baby cobra again. Maybe you come onto fingertips and take it this time. Fingertips on the floor, pressing the legs down. Inhale, lift, elbows back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peeling the chest up off the earth. Exhale to lower, squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down, find child's pose or down dog. No version is any better. Bring your attention back to the breath. Let the gaze be open and soft. One more full deep breath. Inhale to look between the hands, bend the knees. Step up when you're ready. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms up on the inhale. Exhale back to Tadasana. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up. Stay here for the exhale. Shift the weight into the left foot and inhale, lift the right knee, bending the right leg. Keep the right foot flexed. Notice your attention here. Can you draw the navel in, press the left heel down, and focus the gaze on something that's not moving, but let the attention spread wide. Pull that right knee up, inhale. As you exhale, thumbs to sternum, start to step that right foot back to a high lunge. You can lower onto the back knee if you need to. It doesn't have to be super wide. Pull the right hip forward, left hip back. Maybe keep the fingers, the thumbs on the sternum. Maybe reach the arms forward and up. Anjaneyasana, crescent pose. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, right hand comes forward, left hand comes back, arms in a T, take a twist. Inhale, sweep the arms back up, pressing down into the feet for balance. Exhale, twist again, arms in a T. Inhale, reach up, keep pulling that right hip forward, and exhale, take your twist. Maybe look behind, looking towards that left hand. Hold here, one more breath. On an inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Optional vinyasa. You can just meet me in downward facing dog if that's better. Keep the breath long, slow, and deep. On an inhale, look between the hands, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step up. Inhale, halfway, looking forward, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms, soften the knees, reach up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up. Start to shift the weight into the right foot. Hold here for the exhale, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, lift the left knee up to hip height, flexing through the foot. Find your balance. Press down through the right foot. Sides are always different. Notice how this side feels. Can you press down through that right heel as you lift through the left knee? One more inhale, pull that knee in. Exhale, thumbs come to sternum. Start to step that foot slowly back with control. Anjaneyasana, crescent pose. Spin that right hip back, left hip forward. Maybe stay, maybe lower the knee, maybe reach the arms up. Deep bend in that right knee. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the navel in. Inhale here. As you exhale, twist to the right, open the arms into a T. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. One more time, keep pulling that right hip back to help with the twist. Maybe hold here in the twist. Maybe shift the gaze towards that right hand. Keep drawing the navel in, pressing down through the right heel. One more full breath. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Optional vinyasa, just meet me in down dog if you'd like. You can always take child's pose. Coming back to your breath. Let your next exhale be deep and complete. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, halfway, look towards the horizon. Exhale, fold, look towards the navel. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, Tadasana. Okay, keep the feet right under the hips, spread the toes. Maybe bring the hands behind you and clasp hands behind the back. Bend the elbows so that becomes a little bit more accessible. And then maybe bring the palms together if that feels okay. That helps protect the wrists, but if you can't quite get there, that's okay. Just keep squeezing the palms together as if they could fit. Press down through the inner and outer edges of the feet. Reach up through the crown. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, tip the hips forward, come to a forward fold. Keep the hands where they are. The pose starts where the sensation starts. You're welcome to keep the knees soft, bent. Tip the weight forward into the toes. And then if it feels okay in the head and neck, let the head and neck go. Maybe you stay here. Maybe the hands come an inch up away from the low back. Maybe they come up a little further. Can you keep the palms together? Elbows slightly bent. The answer to that might be no. That's okay. Take a deep inhale. Bring the hands to the low back. Exhale, release the grip. And let the arms fall down towards the floor. Keep the left hand down. Bend into the, what am I thinking? Yeah, bend into the left knee, straighten the right leg, and inhale, reach the right arm up, taking a twist. Lean the right shoulder back. Maybe look up towards the right fingers. Make sure that right thumb is in line with the nose. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hand lowers. Both knees bend. Keep the right hand down. Inhale, sweep the left arm open. Bending that right knee. Straighten the left one a little or a lot. Tipping the weight forward. Lean the left shoulder back. Maybe look up towards the left hand. Deep inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, optional vinyasa. Meet you in down dog. When you get there, shake the head out like you have a big mane of hair that could just like flop around. Deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale, knees come down. Take a child's pose. Let the eyes close here, breathing in from the fronts of the lungs into the backs of the lungs. When you're ready, slowly use the hands, press yourself up to a seat. Any comfortable seat will do. I'm going to take hero's pose with the knees forward, sitting on my heels. You can do this with a block, or maybe you just come to a cross-legged position. That's fine too. Something comfortable that you can sit in for a minute. And then bring the palms together in front of the chest. Keep the elbows wide. On an inhale, send the fingers away from the body and maybe even pointing down as far as they go. Exhale, bring the fingers in towards the chest as far as they go. Maybe the inner hand peels away a little bit. Okay, with the breath, inhale, fingers forward. Exhale, fingers up and back. Inhale, fingers up and forward. Exhale, fingers up and back. So as you do this, the inner and outer hands may peel away slightly. That's okay. Just stretching out the two different sides here. This is a little selfish. I climbed this weekend, so this is like really tight for me. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then come back to center. Relax the arms. Walk the right fingertips towards the right. Just fingertips floating on the floor. Exhale, let the left ear come down towards the left shoulder. Probably feeling something, but you're welcome to shift the chin slightly to make this a different sensation. We'll be here for a few breaths. Take your time. And don't forget about the breath. Notice where the attention goes when there's this strong sensation here. Find a place where you can rest for a few breaths without moving. Press the shoulder blades in through the chest, widening through the collarbones. Hold here. Watch your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Release the right arm and lift the gaze. Walk the left fingertips out. We'll take the other side. Feel free to adjust your seat. Inhale for length. Keep the shoulders down. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Side's always different. Maybe this feels good. You want to stay. Maybe you want to play with the chin. Again, press the spine through the chest, draw the navel in, spreading through the collarbones. Find a place to be still. Might be different than the last side, that's okay. Deep breaths, feel the diaphragm expand. Expanding the ribs in all four directions. One more inhale. On the exhale, chin to chest, release the arm, and lift the gaze. Flex the hands away from the face, arms come into a T. Yeah, and you shouldn't be in hero's pose for this. You should be in a cross-legged position. On an inhale, shift to the right. Exhale, shift to the left. Keep the palms flexed. And keep the T centered so that the The arms stay parallel to the floor, pressing the hand away from the body. Take one more round each side. And then come back to stillness. Curl the fingers in, making a fist, tight fist, and then turn the fist down towards the floor. Maybe make small circles in one direction with the arms. Feel that action happening in the shoulder blades. Switch directions. Deep inhale, relax the hands, and exhale, bring the hands down towards the lap. Keep the elbows underneath the shoulders. That might mean that the arms come in slightly. Press down through the sitting bones and reach up through the crown. Maybe close the eyes. 10 deep breaths here. Just focusing on the breath. As the mind starts to wander and get distracted, totally normal. Notice where it goes. Maybe even say, that was a thought, or that was a feeling, or that was a sensation. And gently bring it back to the breath. Halfway. Take one more breath. When you're ready, gently blink open the eyes. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, walk the hands forward. Now when you find a place where you can release a little bit, maybe bring the hands behind you. Let the head and neck go. Two more deep breaths. On an inhale, slowly rise up. We're gonna try Utputtihi. So that's a seated press up. So we're not gonna do it in lotus, but typically you would have lotus feet. We're gonna try to do it in just a cross-legged position. So bring the hands forward and down on the floor, wide palms, and then lean the weight into the hands and see if you can lift up the hips. Maybe you can lift up one foot, maybe you can lift up both feet. Curl the spine, draw the knees in towards the chest, look down but forward. Take one more inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower everything down. Bring the right arm out to the side. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, hinge over. Okay, hold here, press down through the left sitting bone and bring the right hand towards the tricep. Roll the tricep in towards the face so that the palm maybe faces even behind you. And then bring that right hand back down and reach through that left arm. Maybe look up towards the fingertips. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, come back up to center. Lower that left arm. We'll take the other side. Left arm reaches forward. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hinge. Again, press down through the right sitting bone. Then maybe lift that left hand, curl the tricep in. Maybe the palm faces behind you. Then bring that left hand down again and reach one long line from the sitting bone of the right hip all the way up through the right fingertips. Maybe look up towards the right fingertips. Keep that left shoulder relaxed. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale back up to center. Lower both arms and start to make your way onto your back. Lowering down slowly, gently. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock side to side if that feels good. And set up for happy baby. Bring the hips down. Knees wide, hands behind the knees. Especially if you're feeling a little tight in the shoulders today. You don't need to reach inside the legs and hold on to the ankles or the outside edges of the feet. You could just pull the knees down. As you do that, tip the hips towards the floor so the low back peels just slightly away. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Let the gaze be open and wide, using your peripheral vision to notice what's in front of you. Filling the lungs from the back body up into the front body.
Maybe you rock side to side here.
Deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale, pull the knees into the chest. If there's anything else you want to do before class is over, actually, let's take a twist. Unless there's something else you'd like to do. Bring the knees over to the right. Keep the arms in a T. And gaze over the left shoulder. Again, if there's something else that feels good, feel free to take that instead. Let the collarbones spread. Take one more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, bring the knees in towards center, and then send them to the left. Maybe you look over the right shoulder. Notice if there's any gripping in the hips. See if you can release that a little bit. One more full deep breath. Inhale, pull the knees back to center and make your way towards Savasana. Take your time, no rush. You can send the legs long or keep the knees bent with the feet on the floor. Tuck the shoulders underneath you. Keep a little space between the teeth. And make any adjustments you need to feel more comfortable. Maybe sigh out your next breath. Release any gripping in the temples. in the abdomen, in the hands and the feet. Relax, release, and let go. Shavasana. Let your next inhale be a little deeper. The one after that, a little deeper. Gradually moving through the wave breath. Start to wiggle the fingers, toes. Maybe move the head side to side. Gradually make your way to a comfortable seat. Maybe you roll onto one side and rest there for a few breaths on your way. No rush. Take a few breaths to close your practice. Notice how you feel. Thank yourself for coming to your mat today. Moving your body. Thank your body for working for you. And gratitude for the practice, all the benefits it brings. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Amanda.
You're so welcome.
I really like that one today.
Me too. I'm glad I recorded it 'cause I'm gonna do it the rest of the week.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because the changes were all pretty subtle for the regular sun salutations, and I'm trying to remember what it was about them that was so good.
Hmm.
But yeah, that was great.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. It was good for me too. My whole body is so sore from climbing this weekend. So
Yeah, climbing is so intense.
I thought I was strong. And then I go on the wall and I'm just like,
Strength comes in all different forms.
thanks, Yoda. Yeah, you're right. I know you're right.
Yep.
Okay, what's for dinner?
Pasta with veggie sausage.
Yum.
Yeah, Italian tofurkey.
Ooh,
That's really good, actually.
Italian tofurkey. So it's tofu that tastes like turkey with Italian spices.
Well, I think it's just like tofu that if you skip the turkey part, I think it's just like
Oh,
Italian sausage but made of tofu.
okay. Okay, tofurkey's maybe the brand. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sounds yum.
it'll be good. It'll be good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep packing. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course. Good luck with the packing. I hope
Thank you.
Sabi doesn't interrupt too much, although I know she will, so.
She will, yeah. She just sits in the middle of the floor so that she's in the way, so that I can't really pack. It's great.
Of course. Efficiency.
All right, see you
All
soon.
right, I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.